Hello, champions! Welcome back to Motivation Speaks, where we transform lives one message at a time. I'm here today to share with you one of the most powerful truths in personal development. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Let me ask you something right now. How many dreams are sitting in your heart, waiting for the perfect moment? How many goals are you postponing because you don't feel ready or qualified or prepared enough? If you're like most people, the answer is probably more than you'd like to admit. Today, we're going to shatter that barrier forever. We're going to explore why this simple statement has the power to transform your entire approach to success and achievement. The perfection trap, friends. Let me tell you about the greatest enemy of human potential, the perfection trap. It's that voice in your head that whispers, wait until you know more. Wait until you have more money. Wait until you have more experience. Wait until the timing is perfect. But here's the truth that every successful person understands. So deeply perfect timing is a myth. Perfect preparation is an illusion. Perfect circumstances are a fairy tale. Think about this for a moment. Every single person you admire, every success story you've ever heard, every breakthrough that has ever happened in human history, they all started with someone who wasn't great yet. They started with someone who simply decided to begin. The Wright brothers weren't aviation experts when they decided to build a flying machine. Steve Jobs wasn't a computer genius when he started Apple in his garage. Mother Teresa wasn't a seasoned humanitarian when she first stepped into the slums of Calcutta. They were ordinary people who made an extraordinary decision. They decided to start. The power of imperfect action. The truth is that action, even imperfect action, is infinitely more powerful than perfect inaction. You see, when you start, something magical happens. You begin to learn, you begin to grow, you begin to develop the very skills and knowledge you thought you needed before you could start. It's like trying to steer a car that's not moving. You can turn that steering wheel all you want, but nothing happens until you press the gas pedal and start moving forward. Once you're in motion, even if you're going slowly, you can adjust your direction. You can course correct. You can navigate toward your destination. But if you never start the engine, you'll never reach anywhere at all. Learning through doing, here's what happens when you embrace this principle. You discover that competence comes through commitment, not the other way around. You don't become great first and then start. You start first and then become great through the process of doing. Every skill you possess today, walking, talking, reading, writing, you developed by starting before you were good at it. Think about when you first learned to ride a bicycle. Did you wait until you had perfect balance before you got on the bike? Of course not. You got on that wobbly bike, probably fell down a few times, got back up, and kept trying until you mastered it. The same principle applies to every area of your life. Want to become a writer. Start writing even if your first attempts are terrible. Want to become an entrepreneur. Start your business even if it's small and imperfect. Want to get in shape. Start exercising even if you can only do 5 minutes a day. The compound effect of small beginnings. Every great achievement in history understood something profound about human nature, and success and greatness is not achieved in giant leaps, but in small, consistent steps. When you start small, you activate what I call the compound effect of improvement. Just like money compounds over time when invested wisely, your skills, knowledge, and abilities compound when you consistently take action. Each day you practice, you get a little better. Each week you persist, you grow a little stronger. Each month you continue, you become a little more capable. Consider this: if you improve just 1% every day for a year, you would be 37 times better at the end of that year. But if you wait for perfection and never start, you remain exactly where you are, 0% better than when you began. Real world examples of ordinary beginnings. Let me share some stories that illustrate this principle beautifully. Colonel Sanders was 62 years old when he started KFC. He wasn't a restaurant mogul. He wasn't a culinary genius. He was a man with a chicken recipe and the courage to start knocking on doors. He was rejected 9 times before someone finally said yes. But he started, and that start led to one of the world's most successful restaurant chains. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty, faced numerous challenges, and started her career at a local radio station while still in high school. She wasn't a media mogul. When she began, she was a teenager with a dream and the willingness to start where she was with what she had. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He wasn't great when he started playing basketball seriously, but he started anyway, practiced relentlessly, and became arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. Overcoming the fear of starting now. I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if people judge me? These fears are natural, but here's the truth. Fear is not your enemy, and action is. Fear means you're about to do something that matters. Fear means you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Fear means you're growing. The question isn't whether you'll face challenges or make mistakes when you start. You will. The question is whether you'll let the possibility of imperfection keep you from the certainty of growth that comes from taking action. Remember, every master was once a disaster. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success story was once just someone who decided to start despite not feeling ready. The starting advantage, when you embrace the principle of starting before you're great, you gain several powerful advantages. First, you gain experience. There's no substitute for real-world experience. You can read every book, watch every video, and attend every seminar, but until you actually start doing, you're just collecting information, not developing wisdom. Second, you gain confidence. Each small step you take builds your belief in yourself. Each challenge you overcome proves to you that you're more capable than you thought. Each obstacle you navigate strengthens your resilience. Third, you gain momentum. A body in motion stays in motion. When you start, even if you start slowly, you create momentum that makes it easier to keep going and harder to stop. Fourth, you gain opportunities. Opportunities don't come to those who wait, they come to those who act. When you start, you put yourself in the path of possibilities that would never find someone who's still preparing to prepare. Practical steps to start today. So how do you apply this principle in your life right now? Here are some practical steps. Step 1, choose one goal or dream that you've been postponing. Just one. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to start everything at once. Step 2 and higher, define the smallest possible step you could take today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when conditions are perfect today. If you want to write a book, write one paragraph. If you want to start a business, write down one business idea. If you want to get fit, step 3, take that step, no matter how small it seems. Remember, you're not trying to achieve greatness today. You're simply trying to start. Step 4, repeat tomorrow. And the next day, and the next. Consistency in small actions leads to extraordinary results over time. Step 5, you adjust as you go. As you start and continue, you'll learn what works and what doesn't. Use this knowledge to improve your approach, but never use it as an excuse to stop. The transformation that awaits. When you truly embrace this philosophy, something incredible happens to your entire approach to life. You stop waiting for permission to pursue your dreams. You stop looking for the perfect moment and start creating moments of progress. You stop being a spectator in your own life and start being the author of your own success story. You begin to understand that greatness isn't a prerequisite for starting, it's a result of starting. You realize that the person you need to become in order to achieve your dreams is created through the process of pursuing them, not before it. As we conclude today's message, I want you to remember this: wherever you are right now is the perfect place to start. Whatever you have right now is enough to begin. Whoever you are right now has the potential for greatness. This timeless wisdom rings as true today as it ever did. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is whether you're willing. Are you willing to start imperfectly? Are you willing to learn as you go? Are you willing to become great through the process of pursuing greatness? Your future self is waiting for you to make a decision. Your dreams are waiting for you to take action. Your greatness is waiting for you to start. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another hour. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Start today. Start imperfectly. Start scared if you have to, but start. Because remember, champions, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Thank you for joining me today on Motivation Speaks. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Your support means everything to us. Until next time, keep pushing forward, keep taking action, and remember your greatness is just one start away. Before you go, I want to challenge you to something. In the comments below, tell me one thing you're going to start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, Toto why. It could be something small, something simple, but make it something real. When you write it down and declare it publicly, you've already taken your first step toward greatness. And remember, if you found value in today's message, that the best way to support this channel is to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this timeless wisdom. See you in the next video, where we'll continue building the mindset of champions together